How a Sigma female shatters a man's ego. Imagine being so unshakable, so self-assured, that you don't need anyone's approval to validate your worth. Now, imagine a woman with that exact energy, a Sigma female. When a man with a fragile ego crosses paths with her, it's not just a meeting, it's a clash. And trust me, that encounter doesn't go unnoticed. In today's video, we're diving deep into how a Sigma female shatters a man's ego without even trying. Sigma females are known for their independence, quiet strength, and emotional resilience, qualities that make them stand out. But for some men, especially those whose self-esteem is built on external validation, encountering a Sigma female can feel like a direct challenge to their sense of identity. So, what exactly happens when these two energies collide? And why does it feel like a Sigma female has the power to break down a man's ego? Stay tuned as we uncover the psychological dynamics behind these interactions, and why some men feel threatened by a woman who owns her power unapologetically. Before we begin, if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button. If you have not already, please subscribe and enable the bell to view all future videos on this topic. Now let us get started. Picture a woman who thrives in her solitude, finding peace and power in her own company. This is the Sigma female, an introverted, independent individual who isn't afraid to march to the beat of her own drum. So, what makes them tick? The Sigma female is a woman of depth and complexity. She is fiercely independent and doesn't rely on others for her happiness or success. She's the kind of woman who enjoys her own company and is comfortable being alone. But being independent doesn't mean she's a loner. It simply means she's self-sufficient and doesn't need to lean on anyone else for her needs. One of the most striking traits of a Sigma female is her introversion. She isn't shy or antisocial, but rather selective about who she spends her time with. She values meaningful connections over small talk and would rather have a few close friends than a large social circle. Sigma females also have a tendency to avoid the limelight. They don't crave attention or recognition. Instead, they prefer to stay under the radar, quietly achieving their goals without making a spectacle of themselves. They are content with their achievements being their own reward. Another key trait of the Sigma female is her self-reliance. She's capable of taking care of herself and doesn't need anyone else to complete her. This doesn't mean she's against relationships or companionship. It just means she's comfortable being on her own and doesn't need a partner to feel complete. In fact, the Sigma female's self-reliance and independence can often be misinterpreted as aloofness or mystery. But that's far from the truth. It's not about putting up walls or being distant. It's about knowing who you are, what you want, and not being afraid to go after it. Being a Sigma female isn't about being aloof or mysterious. It's about being self-reliant and comfortable in one's own skin. So, stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of Sigma females in our next segment. What happens when a Sigma female enters a relationship? Let's find out. Sigma females, the independent, introverted, and nonconformist women of our society, approach relationships in a unique manner. They seek meaningful connections, not superficial ones. Their approach to relationships is centered around authenticity and depth. They crave intellectual conversation, emotional honesty, and a partner who respects their need for solitude and self-expression. A Sigma female values her personal space immensely. In a relationship, she doesn't cling. Instead, she cherishes her solitude and expects her partner to respect that. She's not the one who will be texting you every minute or demand your attention all the time. She understands the importance of personal growth and individuality, even in a relationship. She's the one who will encourage you to pursue your passions, to grow, to be your own person. However, this need for space and independence can sometimes be misunderstood. It can be misinterpreted as a lack of interest or affection, but the reality is far from it. A Sigma woman loves deeply, but in her own way. She might not be overly expressive or outwardly emotional, but her love is profound and enduring. The strength and independence of a Sigma woman can sometimes be intimidating. She shatters the conventional image of a woman as a damsel in distress. She's not looking for someone to complete her, or to rescue her. She's complete in herself. She might be a puzzle, but she's not a project. A Sigma woman seeks a partner, not a protector. She craves an equal, not a savior. She desires someone who understands her, respects her, and loves her for who she truly is, a strong, independent, and self-sufficient woman. She doesn't want to be put on a pedestal. She wants to stand on her own 2 feet. In a relationship, a Sigma woman is not someone who will be owned or controlled. She's someone who will stand by your side as an equal, as a partner, as a confidant. She will challenge you, inspire you, and make you see the world in a different light. In a relationship, Sigma females are not the damsels in distress. They're the knights in shining armor. A Sigma female in the workplace is a force to be reckoned with. Picture this, an individual who is self-reliant, brimming with creativity, and constantly thinking outside the box. She doesn't need the reassurance of a team to know that her ideas are valid, and she certainly doesn't need to be in the limelight to feel accomplished. This, my friends, is the Sigma female at work. Sigma females are often the hidden gems in a workplace. They may not be the loudest voices in the room or the most visible figures in a team, but their contributions are invaluable. They are the ones who bring innovative solutions to the table, the ones who spot the overlooked details, the ones who quietly drive the team forward without seeking recognition. Their self-reliance is a key asset in their professional lives. They don't wait for instructions or for someone else to take the initiative. They see what needs to be done, and they do it. This proactive nature, coupled with their ability to work independently, often makes them highly efficient and productive employees. Creativity is another trait that sets Sigma females apart in the workplace. They are not afraid to challenge the status quo and introduce new ideas. They thrive in environments that allow them to use their imagination and problem-solving skills. Whether it's a marketing strategy that needs a fresh perspective, a product design that needs a creative twist, or a business process that needs a more efficient approach, you can bet that a Sigma female will bring a unique and effective solution to the table. Sigma females also excel in their careers due to their ability to think outside the box. They are not constrained by traditional ways of thinking or doing things. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They find solutions where others see problems. This ability to approach challenges from a different perspective is a powerful asset in any professional setting. And while Sigma females may not crave the spotlight, they certainly know how to shine in their careers. They let their work speak for itself, and their results are often impressive. They may not be the ones making the most noise, but they are often the ones making the biggest impact. Sigma females may not crave the spotlight, but they certainly know how to shine in their careers. Being a Sigma female isn't all rainbows and butterflies. It comes with its own set of challenges. One of the most common struggles for Sigma females is the feeling of being misunderstood. They're often seen as aloof or detached, when in reality they're just fiercely independent and comfortable in their own company. They're not antisocial, they're selectively social, and there's a big difference. Sigma females thrive in solitude, using it as a means to recharge and reflect. But this can often be misinterpreted as them being standoffish or unapproachable. Then there's the societal expectation. In a world that often values extroversion, Sigma females can feel like square pegs trying to fit into round holes. Society often rewards those who are outgoing, who speak up, and who take the lead. But Sigma females march to the beat of their own drum. They're not necessarily the loudest in the room, nor do they seek to be the center of attention. This can sometimes lead to them feeling overlooked or undervalued, simply because they don't fit the conventional mold. Another struggle is finding their place in a world that seems to be organized around social hierarchies. Sigma females don't strive to be at the top of the social ladder. They prefer to exist outside of these structures altogether. This can sometimes make it difficult for them to navigate social and professional environments where such hierarchies are prevalent. But let's not forget, Sigma females are nothing if not resilient. They're introspective, self-aware, and deeply in tune with their own needs and boundaries. They may face struggles, but they don't let these define them. Instead, they use these challenges as opportunities for growth, constantly learning, evolving, and adapting. In the end, being a Sigma female isn't about fitting a certain mold or meeting certain expectations. It's about embracing one's individuality, valuing one's independence, and finding strength in solitude. It's about being true to oneself, even if that means going against the grain. The path of a Sigma female may be filled with obstacles, but it's a path they walk with grace and determination. The Sigma female doesn't just shatter a man's ego, she shatters societal norms and expectations. We've heard this statement before, but what does it truly mean? It's not about crushing egos or breaking hearts. Instead, it's about challenging preconceived notions and carving out a unique path that defies traditional gender roles. Sigma females are a refreshing blast of independence and self-assurance in a world that often expects women to conform. They don't just follow the beat of their own drum, they create the rhythm, set the tempo, and compose the entire symphony. They're not afraid to step outside the box, to venture into uncharted territories, to be different. This is the power of Sigma females. They redefine what it means to be a woman in today's society. But it's not just about being different for the sake of being different. Sigma females are trailblazers, paving the way for a more inclusive understanding of femininity. They challenge the notion that women must fit into a certain mold to be valued. Their strength lies in their ability to embrace their unique qualities and use them to navigate life on their own terms. Sigma females also prove that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to being a woman. They display a wide range of strengths and abilities that challenge gender stereotypes. They're not just nurturing and empathetic, they're also analytical, strategic, and fiercely independent. They're not just pretty faces, they're also smart, ambitious, and capable. This is the power of Sigma females. They break down barriers and smash stereotypes, all while maintaining their sense of self. They refuse to be confined by societal expectations, and instead, choose to define their own worth. They're not afraid to stand out, to be different, to be themselves. And in doing so, Sigma females are not just shattering egos, they're shattering glass ceilings. They're creating a world where every woman, regardless of her personality type, can feel valued, respected, and empowered. Sigma females are more than just a type. They're a testament to the strength and diversity of womanhood. They are the embodiment of the power that lies within each woman, the power to define herself, to shape her destiny, and to change the world. Are you a Sigma female? If so, it's time to embrace your unique brand of femininity. Let's delve into the world of Sigma females and learn how to nurture these intriguing traits. First and foremost, self-acceptance is key. You are not like everyone else, and that's not just okay, it's wonderful. Understand that being a Sigma female is not a flaw to be corrected, but a strength to be honed. Your independence and self-reliance are powerful assets. They allow you to navigate life on your own terms without the need for constant validation from others. So, cherish your solitude. It's your secret weapon. It's in these moments of quiet reflection that you'll find your direction and purpose. Your ability to think critically is another aspect to be celebrated. You see the world differently, questioning norms and challenging the status quo. Use this ability to carve out your own path and inspire others to do the same. Next, let's talk about your resilience. Life can throw curveballs, but as a Sigma female, you're equipped with the grit to face them head on. So harness this resilience and remember that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Your curiosity and love for learning are traits that make you a lifelong learner. Embrace this thirst for knowledge. It will keep you growing, evolving, and always a step ahead. And lastly, remember to practice self-care. As a Sigma female, you may have a tendency to overwork or overthink. It's important to take time to relax, recharge, and rejuvenate. After all, a well-rested mind is a powerful one. To sum up, being a Sigma female is about being true to yourself. It's about owning your unique traits and using them to your advantage. It's about breaking the mold, challenging stereotypes, and rewriting the rules. So, stand tall, Sigma females. Your journey is not meant to be ordinary. It's meant to be extraordinary. Being a Sigma female isn't a curse. It's a blessing. It's time to embrace your uniqueness and let your Sigma flag fly. Alrzawans. We've journeyed through the world of Sigma females, and what a journey it's been. We've delved into the enigma of Sigma females, those elusive, independent women who dance to their own rhythm, shattering expectations and egos along the way. They are the women of mystery who, with their unique energy, challenge the status quo and redefine what it means to be a powerful woman in today's world. We've explored the distinctive personality of Sigma females, their introverted nature, and their immense self-reliance. They are the lone wolves who thrive in solitude, not out of necessity, but by choice. They are the thinkers and the dreamers, the ones who prefer the depth of their own minds to the superficial chatter of the crowd. We've navigated the complex world of relationships through the lens of a Sigma female. We've seen how they defy conventional norms, choosing to be with someone who complements their independence rather than compromises it. Their relationships are marked by their strong sense of self, their refusal to play games, and their demand for respect and equality. We've stepped into the workplace with Sigma females, witnessing their unique approach to success. They are the ones who work quietly behind the scenes, their efforts often going unnoticed until the fruits of their labor become impossible to ignore. They are the silent leaders, the ones who lead not by authority, but by example. We've acknowledged the struggles that come with being a Sigma female, the misunderstandings, the loneliness, the constant pressure to conform. Yet, we've also seen the power that comes from embracing one's Sigma femininity, the strength that comes from standing alone and standing tall, the freedom that comes from defining one's own path. The world needs Sigma females. They're the women who show us that there's more than one way to be a strong, independent woman. They're the ones who remind us that strength isn't about how loud you can shout, but about how quietly you can stand. They're the ones who teach us that independence isn't about doing everything alone, but about having the courage to choose your own path. They are the Sigma females, and their story is a testament to the power of individuality, the importance of self-reliance, and the beauty of being unapologetically yourself.